Well, hello, friends. I've got an announcement to make to you. It's that time of year again. Our Deliverance Temple International Conference starts this Sunday. It's going to be a 3-day conference. Very important. People come from all over the place just to receive and be blessed, just kind of regenerated during this conference. It's really important. Our word this year is going to be about legacy. Now, legacy is something that is passed from one generation to the other. Now, actually, the plan of God has always been wrapped around that word legacy. It's always generational. As a matter of fact, God has never given a word to a man that he didn't expect it to be to his children or to the next generation that was following. Everything that God did was based on the Abraham, Isaac, Jacob model. You remember the scripture where it talked about to you, your children, and your children's children. So God has a plan for you that's going to be something that's going to be passed from you to the next generation, or maybe from the previous generation that's going to be passed from you. It's got to be released in you. So how does that happen? How do we get that? Well, legacy is identified and it's released, at least by the models that we've seen. It's always identified and released through the laying on of hands and prophetic declaration. Now, that's very important. You remember the story of Isaac whenever he was going to bless Jacob and Esau? Well, they were fighting over the blessing. The blessing, they came before him, and he began to declare the blessing. Now, what the blessing consisted of, this is who you're going to be in life, and this is how life is going to respond to you. And so we see that happened with Isaac, as he spoke over Jacob and Esau. But do you remember when Jacob, or who was Israel, when he gathered all of his children around him and he began to declare their future, what it was going to be, what was going to happen for them. And that's the prophetic word that God really intended for us to pass from where we are to our children and to our children's children. So that, and as a matter of fact, to be quite honest with you, that became the direction for their life. Is it possible that the reason so many today wander aimlessly through life is because we're kind of in a fatherless generation, a motherless generation, to where nothing is ever spoken over their children? And that's such an important thing for them to remember. So I want to just say that if you today are in a place where you just need a word from the Lord. You just feel like this is something that I need a glimpse into what God has for me, which is actually what the prophetic is. The prophetic is not fortune telling. That's not what it is. When someone gives you a prophetic word, it's a glimpse into the purpose and the plan of God. That's all it is. It's declaring what God is saying about you. And once it's declared, it's released into your life. So that's why the prophetic is so important. So if you're really serious about this, your destiny, you don't want to miss these services. As a matter of fact, I really feel Sunday night is going to be extremely important. I just think God's going to do something prophetically very important on Sunday night. So our conference is going to be this coming Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and we want you to be a part of that, okay? Now, each of the services are going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock in the evening. The location is going to be at the Family Worship Center in Elgin, Texas, and if you would like more information, you can go to fwcelgin.com. fwcelgin.com. You can scroll down. It will talk about our Deliverance Temple Conference, legacy, and it will give you the directions on how to get here and the information about it. I hope you can come. I really do. I just really feel in my heart that this is going to be important for you and for your life. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there, okay? God bless you. Listen, something wonderful is awaiting you. I'll plan on seeing you on Sunday. All right. Bye-bye.